So we're going to need someone to craft some wood. We only have 30 logs as well, apparently. So we're going to need someone to actually chop down some trees, including that tree, this one, and a bunch more probably lying around here. Yep, there's a bunch more lying around here. Just chop all these trees down, basically, all of them, because I feel like this place is safe now. I don't feel like there's any real problems here. Oh, okay, keep our eye open. Are there any enemies around here, actually? We should probably keep our... Nope, just a bunch of dead goblins. Isn't that just the best thing to see? There's a dead wolf as well in the water. He got shot trying to chase one of my guys. It was 2 archers and an infantryman, if you remember from seeing the intro of the... I think it's most probably the previous episode now, because I've been recording for quite some time. Yeah. And look at that. That's gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to get foundations. I'm going to pause the game right here, and we're going to see what we want this house to look like. I feel it needs to be shaped, of course, and I feel like the middle needs to be branching off here. I say the middle. You know what I mean. You know what I mean when I'm done here. Unfortunately, we need a lot of logs to do this. So, firstly, we should probably get a door set up here. So, a solid wood door, of course. And we either want it here. Okay, here. Or here. And I feel like having it here is probably a much better place for it to be. Not too sure, though. It needs to be outward, though. It needs to be the one part of the house that's sort of different to the rest of it. Is this going to be 2 floors, though? I'm not really too sure. Because I feel like I'm just going to put all of Islay's stuff in there, just so it's... Actually, no, I'm not too sure about that. It doesn't need to be that big. I'm sure the roof will make it look big enough anyway. It just needs to be one room. Unless we do make an upstairs for it, and then that can be someone else's room. Islay's partner, perhaps. She could get married, you never know. That could be a good idea, actually. I'm not really too sure. That could be forcing, though. Could be forcing that to happen. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to put it here. Or here. The thing is, Islay's needs to be close to her work. Okay, she works there. She has the worst best job. The worst best job, yes, whatever that means. And I'm going to put a log here. And the foundation of the house needs to be slightly away from this area, so we're going to put it up by 3. And then there's going to be a bit of a gap here by 3 or a bit more than that. I feel like maybe just a little bit more than that. So we can have like a double window. Like this. Well, the thing is, let's actually remove whatever I'm doing here, because this wasn't the original plan. What we need to do is 2 logs here, and then it needs to go out by about this much. 2 logs here. Well, this doesn't need to be done like this, to be honest, but... So I'll remove this, and the same really for that, but that's just to check the foundations. And then we're going to put it out by this. Oh, crap, wrong thing. And then we'll get rid of this. Yes, okay. Bit awkward. And then we'll put it along. Not too much, because we want there to be a door getting into that area. There we go. And then it will go along like this. Beautiful. And that's what we'll do with the foundations of the house right here. And then we'll be making some of this stone. And putting it along like this. Okay, awesome. And then it'll be going along like this. And then we might have like a nice garden area right here. And I'm not too sure what will really be there. Maybe not though. Maybe we'll just put like some stone here or something. There's loads of things we can really do. But there you go. That's sort of the foundations of the first house. And we need to have a window somewhere here. And about here. It's going to be a bit awkward until we actually finish off the window design. Is it going to be a free wide window? I don't think it is. I think we just need to make it a 1 or a nothing. I'm not really too sure once again. We're just going to keep that like that. However, a window can go here. We're going to have one there, and then we could have one here. That could definitely work out for us. So we'll do this. Not this one. There we go. And actually the same with not this one. Don't know why I did it like that. I guess it looked a bit awkward. There you go. There's some windows there. We don't really need any windows there. We don't really need any windows there either. Because when this building is done, it's going to sort of overlap that part of the wall. And this bit's going to be overlapped by the fucking wall. By the Town wall. I'm sure it's something else I was thinking of, but oh well. I'm going to have to ignore that for now. This is going to be pretty expensive. It's going to take quite some time to make. There we go. I'm going to speed this up. It's going to take a little while, but all of them are rushing to their jobs, getting their stuff done. And that's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to be time-lapsing this, however, ladies and gentlemen. Just to get it nice and done very quickly, because otherwise it would just be, you know, like a thing. Or will I be time-lapsing this? Will I? I'm not really too sure. You guys are mostly into it for the commentary, I would imagine. So you probably want to hear me, like, talking bollocks while we watch this foundations being created, while we watch the foundations being created. Excuse me. It's mostly a case of the actual creating of the stone takes quite some time. Also, apparently, we need more wood. No one's actually a lumberjack, so we're going to need to change that. Woodcut's level 3. Woodcut. Oh, no, someone is lumberjacking. Okay, where's Lewis? We need to change him to a lumberjack. There we go. He's just lasering about, apparently. Wood chopper right there. And there we go. The house has actually been created, though. And that's looking fairly good. And also, you can definitely tell that is a house wood. You can just see the difference. It's very cool. I don't like how flat this wall is, but it's going to be covered anyway. This bit needs a bit of changing. What we'll do is I think I'll put a builder's cart sort of outside, and then maybe some wood just to add the detail. I think that'll look pretty cool. What we will have, though, is we will have a second room, and it will be for someone else specifically, I think. You know, they probably won't be together. They'll be roommates. That's how it works, okay? We're going to have Islay, obviously. She'll be on the top, okay? She'll be on the top floor, because she needs to be the safest, okay? It does mean we need to make some sort of stair, but we won't be able to see that stair anyway. And we will have the secondary person, maybe Lewis, because he's sort of he's the second oldest, I suppose, and the second most experienced, I would imagine. I mean, it looks like he is. He's not as sort of highly leveled. Is there really nowhere else better for you to sleep, Lewis? I mean, come on now. Unless someone else has already taken the place. There isn't. No, go over there. Learn to sleep. There we go. I mean, not really, actually. He's a good builder, good wood chopper, but everything else is sort of meh. Actually, a good miner and archer as well, I suppose. More building is required, though, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's going very well. However, I'm going to see you guys in a minute once we actually gather up all the materials we need to actually create this house, other than just watching me talking bollocks while we wait for the materials to actually be created. It doesn't go fast enough, however, ladies and gentlemen, so, you know, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. See you guys in a minute, though. We are kind of back, ladies and gentlemen. We've literally were gone for about 2 minutes before we were attacked by the evils of the world. The necromancer has sent his minions against us. At least I believe he has. They're getting a bit too close to our fishermen, however, so we need to prepare ourselves. Well, we don't need to prepare ourselves. We need to actually get ourselves off our asses and get the archers into range. Okay. Sorry. We have an archer, the Lewis, right here. We need to get his uniform on. And we have a pretty good archery skilled guy here. However, we want to get the higher leveled person, wherever he may be. We don't want the guy that's too far away. So if he is a bit too close, a bit too far even, then we want David. Okay, so David, unfortunately, you're going to have to become the archer. You're going to have to stop doing whatever you were doing. And also, we need to stop for that for a second because these fisher people are going to die if we don't pay attention. There we go. Beautiful. Get that done. And they're pretty heavy, actually, but I think they're of the same speed as the skeletons, so it should be fine. There we go. Nothing might happen for all we know. Might be fine. We need to make our way through the secret entrance, however. Super secret, obviously. I mean, it's not like a giant door. It's not like a giant bridge connected by a door. And it looks like the skeletons have actually lost interest, or they did not gain any interest to begin with, which is fine, I suppose. It just wastes us a little bit of time and effort. However, these guys need to be going backward just a little bit more here because they are getting a little bit leery. However, this happened last time, okay, and we're gonna keep our eye open because the skeletons did walk back, unfortunately. So we gotta watch out. They could be coming from other parts of the map. This skeleton right down here is still sort of nearby, and he's not exactly going toward the. Well, now he's going toward the necromancer. However, this, like I just said, this happened last time. So let's keep our eye open. We should be fine, by the looks of it. But they might make their way back. Probably hear them over in the background. He's pretty frightened. I'd be as well. These archers, though, just need to stay exactly where they are. Just for now, in case the skeletons decide they want to go and get some blood. We don't want that to happen. Also, I want loads of trees to be planted. But the lumberjacks are not doing it because I believe they are asleep. They should be asleep anyway. That or they're doing something. I don't know where the lumberjacks are, actually. Well, we need some more woodcutters, I suppose. Maybe it's because we don't have any more axes. That could be the problem. No, we have loads of axes. Well, we have got 2, so it's not loads, but it's an amount. There we go. And I guess no name here can be the other woodcutter. I mean, it's mostly wood planter. In fact, we only need the one anyway. There we go. And we'll just keep doing this. Food levels are actually dwindling. I think we have too many people. We probably need another fisherman. I mean, the other fisherman's coming over here, so he's going to be done. We have a lot of high-level fishermen. If any of them die, that's a ridiculous food source that's going to go down the complete drain, and we don't want that to happen. Also, apparently, the other lumberjack person was doing stuff, which I did not know about. However, unfortunately, these skeletons, this skeletal army this guy has created with his floating skeleton spawn is still on the rise, and we've got to keep our eye open because anything can happen. And we don't want anything to happen. We only want what we want to happen. What we want to happen is only the good things. Yes, what I just said. I think it's safe, but I just know for the second that I move these bloody archers, the second they try to kill us again, we're going to have to... I mean, what's your fatigue, Lewis? Oh, what was that? What was that? Okay, well, David's getting tired anyway, so you know what? Just go and be a builder, I suppose. Get the other jobs done. This building, I guess, the first layer has been created. Although someone's sleeping on it, which is not great. Oh. Okay, then. He's just moving a little bit. I don't think he can swim. Like, he would have attacked us ages ago. Seriously. Also, you weren't the carpenter. The other guy was. So we should probably change him to be a carpenter, to be honest. Wherever he's gone. David, there we go. I forgot his name. You can make the door. That's a good idea. We're going to make the scaffolding in a minute for this house. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. We have a door. We have the logs in ready. What we need to do is actually make the secondary layer out of logs. Do we have to do it like... Yeah, we do have to do that. Oh, man, it's such a waste of logs. We just don't have that much wood to spare, really. Unfortunately, anyway. Because it's too far away, for the most part. I really need to do some, like, proper mining and micromanagement, shit like that. Not micromanagement. Management. Just need to get loads of resources close by as quick as we can in a later episode. When I say a later episode, like, you know, during the time between this episode and the next episode. We're going to be ending this soon. Not much has happened. Really, nothing has happened. We've just done some battling. I've talked about random bollocks. Slowing down a bit, which isn't good. I mean, I guess we finished off the creation of the walls. I'm not too sure if you guys are getting sort of... Or I'm not too sure if you guys are noticing the sort of stagnation slowly rise out of nowhere. I say nowhere. It's rising from my inability to think and talk at the same time. Let's take a drink. I mean, we've got this thing, but that was last episode, and that was 3 episodes of work. Which I never like that. I never like it when one building is consistently... I don't like it when one building is the primary focus of an episode, because I feel like that's just not a lot. That's not a lot. But that's unfortunately the that's just what's happening right now. I could do some time lapses and cuts like that, but I'm not too sure if people are going to like that, because I have to imagine they enjoy the commentary somewhat. At least to a certain degree. I'm not too sure. Maybe they just watch it just to skip to the end to see how far my construction's gone and then go away somewhere else. That would be incredibly depressing. But oh well. I'm going to have to just believe. Look at these walls there. That's very cool. Hopefully we'll get some sand. Put some glass in there, and that'll look very neat. However, good thing to think about though is how detailed these walls are in comparison to the castle walls. It was a good idea to actually use this design. I'm very happy with it. Also, we've run out of wood. They're coming back with wood, I suppose, so it should be okay. They're not chopping down these trees though, because I think they're too far away. I'm not too sure. However, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop right here. And pretty much what I'm going to be doing from here from the end of this episode all the way to beginning of next episode is just gathering loads and loads of resources. I say loads and loads of resources, mostly lots and lots of wood. That's pretty much it. And just loads of resources to get ready to build this house, but not actually build the house until next episode. Just because you'd like to see it instead of me like building something out of the blue, because I don't think people really like that so much. It's like the crafting area. I should have really time-lapsed the creation of that, or did what I did at the beginning of about an episode or two back, where I showed the the goblin battle and the creation of this bridge. And it was all nice and dandy. And that was pretty much it there. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching The Land of Islay. Also, we made a nice lamp there, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, we'll make a few more. And hopefully, they don't need to be managed at the moment, because we don't have resources to manage anything. This has been going fairly well. It's been a little bit stagnant, however. And I do apologize for that. And I hope it's okay. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm still enjoying myself, even though I'm just mostly talking bollocks for half the time. But that's half the fun. I've not really been yelling at the people too much, though. I feel like I need to do more of that. I've been forgetting about them, because I've been focusing more on the defenses of the town and the actual layout of it to see if it's going to go well in the future. I feel like it's going to go well. Hopefully you guys do too. If you have any feedback for me, don't forget to use the comment section. It's always nice to hear constructive criticism. I do thrive from the critique. It's always nice. But if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time with some more Land of Islay goodness. What was the outro? What was the usual outro? I don't think there was. Land of Islay. See you next time.